Hello, everyone. This is Kate with Scott Leroy Marketing. Today, I want to go over with you how to create an email design or use an email design in Canva and add it to an email campaign in Command. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to log into Canva. Um, if you are using the new Canva accounts through KW, you're going to go to canva.kw.com and you're going to log in with your Command username and password. Okay. Now, once I'm logged into Canva, I'm just going to search for a newsletter. I'm just going to grab something to kind of use for our example today. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this top one here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do customize this template. And it's going to bring us in to start editing this and customizing this, okay? So we can start making this our own. We'll just go ahead and use this KW logo since we have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the one that's on here. We're going to go ahead and add this. And I'm, of course, going to resize that. I'm going to change this color. We're going to go ahead and use the red. That's a little bit much with that logo, so we're going to move the logo over. Let's say we want to change this color here. Now, I'm not going to do a ton of modifications because I really want to show you guys how to move this into Command and use it as your email campaign. So we're just going to change a few things. We'll just change some of the colors to red back here. I'm going to leave the house on this one. And I don't think I have Scott's photo in here. So I'm going to leave the agent as well. Again, I just really want the design to show you guys how to move this from here to the other platform, okay? So you can change, edit any of this you might like to. Maybe you're creating your own custom newsletter. But what I want to do now is I want to take this design and I want to download it. Now, if I'm adding this to an email campaign, I want to leave it as a PNG or a JPEG, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to download both pages. And now we have our design up here. I'm going to go ahead and open this and unzip that or extract it, whichever one. And you may not have seen that, that's okay. Well, next thing we want to do is we want to go into Command, okay? Now from here, I'm already logged in. I want to go to Designs, okay? Because I want to create the design and then create the email campaign. So under Designs, I'm going to hit Create New. I want to make sure I select Email because email is the only one that can be pulled into an email campaign. And I'm going to hit Next. Now, I don't necessarily want to use any of these templates because I created my own newsletter externally in Canva, and I just want to pull those images into an email. So I'm going to hit Create New Design. And from here, I'm going to build my design. So I'm just going to do newsletter, keep it simple. And I'm going to do, actually, I want to do plus Canva, just so I know. And then I'm going to go ahead. I always like to start with my header and my footer. And then I'm going to add an image, okay? And once I add an image, my designs that I've previously used are going to appear. I'm going to go ahead and hit Add Image, Browse, and I'm going to grab that folder with my new design. Okay, so here's my design now. I'm going to click on that and hit Save, and it's going to add it into my email, okay? Now I had two pages on my design, so I want to make sure I grab both of them. I'm going to go ahead and click the back arrow. I'm going to drag and drop a new image. I'm going to add image, find my second photo or my second page of my newsletter. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to add it, okay? Now, I could have removed all that agent information because it's going to show here. I could also delete this footer if I don't want it to. Whoops, I think I deleted the wrong one. Let's add that back. I could have deleted the footer instead if I wanted to. Now, if I preview my design, I'm going to see that I have that entire newsletter added, okay? So that is my newsletter. I can go ahead and hit save and close. And then if I wanted to pull that into a campaign, all I have to do is go to campaigns. We'll give it a second to load here. Oops, we're gonna hit create, email. I'm gonna do other, create, and then all I have to do is pull my design in. Here it is. It's going to allow me to preview that. If I need to make any other changes, I can. Otherwise, I can hit save and close. My design is over here, and then I can start going ahead and adding my recipient list. So I can pull in my email list. I can do my newsletter or my subject. This is what the client will see when they get this in their inbox, so make sure you name it accordingly. This up here is internal. They're not going to see that. I can adjust my send from name and the reply to email by hitting edit. That will reopen my settings in Command. If I do need to edit that, I just want to come down to Command Mail and I can manage that here, okay? I'm going to leave them as is, but I could go ahead and schedule, send, or save this as a draft. And that is our tip video on how to bring a design from Canva into an email campaign. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to our support team. Our email is support@scottleroymarketing.com. Have a great day.